Greetings from Laos. Now let me take you on a walk around the beautiful town of Luang Prabang. And we'll start from our guest house. A very nice guest house in Luang Prabang. It's only 2 floors, so there are only a few rooms, and we are on this small quiet street, and the place is called Lao Lu Lodge. We are located right next to a market, a morning market. This is where the action takes mostly in the morning. So now it's almost empty. I understand that many of you are busy, and so you may not watch this video until the end. That's why I want to start with the most important message first, and that's why we love Luang Prabang and why we think that Luang Prabang is an amazing town. Let's stop for a moment for that. So why? I talked about that a little bit in my previous video from Luang Prabang, where we were walking from our guest house, our hotel, to the gym. But yeah, I want to talk a little bit more about the same topic. So why we love it? First is that it's a very beautiful city. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site, this town, so there is a lot of beautiful places to see, and it just feels nice to be here because of all this beauty. I'll try to show some of that in a moment. 2, there is a lot of great food. If you're a person like us and if you like to try different kinds of food, then there's a high chance that you will love Luang Prabang. A lot of that food is also cheap if you are coming from Europe, cheap also if you're coming from Thailand. It's cheaper than in Thailand. Like you can get a cake and a latte in nice cafe for €2. That's cheap, for 70 baht. Or in Lao money, that's like 36,000-40,000 for a cake and a coffee. And 3, it's not a busy place. Mostly, if you go to a place that's not busy, you don't have this food availability. There are no these beautiful buildings, beautiful everything, but here there is all of that. Here you have all these 3 things in one place, and that's why, even though usually we don't really like small towns, we don't like places with less than 1 million people, but we love Luang Prabang because it offers beautiful architecture and it offers great food in a small quiet town. That's amazing. And so let's go and see a little bit more of this beautiful town. Just another, I guess, hotel. Oh yeah, and by the way, across the street there is the former royal residence of the king. Until 1975, Laos was a kingdom. There was a royal family, but then there was a civil war, and now Laos is a communist country, but still there is a lot of this former beauty left, and a lot of that is in Luang Prabang, because Luang Prabang was the capital of the kingdom until 1975. Ahead of us is one of the main roads, but on the right is some beautiful temple. Let's go and see the beautiful temple first. Let's take a look. Please buy a ticket to enter the temple, or whatever it is. You have to pay 20,000 kip. That's approximately €1 or $1. So yeah, here on the right is the main road, main street. In the evenings it's a night market for quite a distance. It's a busy night market. Cars aren't going then. There are food stalls at that end and lots of clothing and souvenir and that kind of shops on this side. And the funny thing about this night market is that, same like Luang Prabang in general, it's a quiet place. It's a quiet market, but it seems like even the sellers are whispering. Like, it's a funny feeling. I had never been to a market like this one, like Luang Prabang night market. And now during the day it's just a normal, rather busy street. Busy for Luang Prabang. Another beautiful example of why Luang Prabang is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. This one I think is some museum and looks like right now it's closed. And here on the right, as you probably saw already, is a hill. Atop of that hill is you can say a monument, and let's go up a little bit. In the evenings it's a very popular place to watch sunset. You can see city, you see the town to both sides. To one side there is the Mekong River, and to the other, mountains. There are mountains also to the Mekong River side. Let's go up a little bit. I'll go only half right now. To go higher you have to buy a ticket. It's 20,000. 20,000, that's approximately €1, a little bit more than $1. And the view you get from up there is similar to this, but better. This is Mekong River down there, and we are more or less at the middle of the hill. The top is there. There you see this golden kind of tower, this stupa. Yes, Luang Prabang is located right next to Mekong River, and if you fancy, you can also take a boat from here to Thailand. I haven't taken this journey myself, but if I remember correctly, it takes like 2 days to go from here to Thailand. I'll just go down, back to the main road, back to showing you some of Luang Prabang's architectural beauty, and afterwards also some of its natural beauty. We'll go until the Mekong River as well. Because of course it's not only about architecture and culture and food and temples, it's also about beautiful nature. There is very beautiful nature near Luang Prabang. There are many beautiful sites you can go to, and then yeah, but if you are like us and you love having good food, love being in a place like this with these beautiful buildings, with these beautiful temples, then yeah, then I would recommend you to stay in Luang Prabang longer. And if you fancy going on a longer trip, then to go to Vang Vieng only for 2-3 days maybe, to see the natural sights, but spend the most of your time in Luang Prabang. In our opinion, it's so much more worth a longer stay. This beautiful, peaceful town. Now it's Thursday, 3 p.m. and I'm on the main road. On the main street in the most beautiful part of Luang Prabang. It does get busier in the evenings, as I said. All of this, like a huge part of this road, is a busy night market with lots of sellers and lots of people shopping for stuff, but it's quiet. But despite all of that busyness, it's a quiet place, this market. And it's not only this street that's beautiful. The parallel street to the left near the river is similar as beautiful, same like the one to the right. And here I see, if you love cheesecake, go to Formula B next to Madame Bopa. Formula B, remember this place. What's there on the right? Cheesecakes at Formula B, and also some of their coffees are next level. Same like this small alley temple. What Sipotabat Piparam? What means temple? And I stumbled upon it simply by accident. I have never been in this small alley, but I have been to that coffee shop, Formula B. And what's here? Another cute place. It's actually my third time only walking this street, after having spent in Luang Prabang more or less 3 weeks. Look at all this beauty. It's where the Mekong River is. Let's go maybe to the river and then we'll return to here by following a road around. So quiet. First, we were really surprised seeing all this food availability, mostly from Asia, but also a lot from international cuisines. But what surprised us even more were the prices. What's here? French Institute. Yeah, the prices, they actually shocked us because Vientiane, Luang Prabang have the best value for money when it comes to food from all the places where we have been to. Yes, you can get cheap stuff in India or Nepal or Pakistan, but the quality never comes close to this. Ah yeah, I've almost forgot about the river. We are going to the river. We are going to the Mekong River. To be honest, I have no idea what kind of excursions are being offered here. We haven't taken any boat trips. Oh, no, thank you. We haven't taken any boat trips, and so yeah, look, the Mekong River, the mighty Asian river. It almost seems like the only things that we have been doing here are eating. Cafe, gallery, and another small street with some guest houses, maybe cafes, most likely guest houses or residential buildings. Beautiful. Yeah, the only places where we have gone outside the town are the waterfall that you can see on our YouTube, and we went for 3 days. Meow meow. We went for 3 days to Wang Vieng, and I also went on that short motorbike ride. And the rest of the time we spent in this town. It's just too awesome. You don't want to leave. You want to go to one beautiful coffee shop, from one beautiful coffee shop to the next one, from one restaurant to the next one. It's so quiet here. I'm still surprised after 3 weeks here. A demon slayer ahead of us. Hello. A friendly demon slayer. Let's go to the right. Oh no. Let's follow the demon slayer instead. Usually, if a place is as peaceful as here, we get bored really quickly, because mostly places that are this quiet and peaceful are also very boring, with very few nice cafes, nice places, beautiful sights, but not Luang Prabang. And as I said earlier, it also feels like a real city, because there is lots of local life, like the market in the old town right next to our guest house. It's a very lively place in the mornings. Yeah, despite all this polished beauty, there is a lot of just life going on. Street vendors selling some things here. I don't know if it's anything edible or not. A beautiful, as it looks, cruise boat. A boat with some rooms maybe here on the left on the river. I don't know. Looks like a floating hotel. Having said all that I have said in this video, I start to think that it's not small places that we get bored of. It's the food. Give us enough of good quality food, different variety of food, and we'll be happy. We are approaching the place where two rivers connect.
Your voice, it echoes in my mind.
On the left you can see a bamboo bridge. You can use this bridge to go across, and there on the other side is another beautiful spot for sunset. A ticket to cross the bridge costs 10,000 kip, I think. 10,000 kip a person. Is this the main road or not yet? So yeah, so we came all around the corner until the place where two rivers meet. I think this is the main road. And then one more thing about Luang Prabang, about this main road. Every morning here in Luang Prabang, on this main road, there is a special ceremony that takes place. Monks, I don't know, tens, a few hundreds of monks are walking, and people, mostly local people, quite a lot of tourists also, are giving their donations. That's usually food. We went to that ceremony today in the morning, and it looked something like this. One thing that we were surprised about this ceremony was that it's so well organized. There are lots of people you can buy these donations from, and there's even like fixed price for these things. Like sticky rice costs that amount, glutinous rice another amount, 1 kilo of, I guess, plain rice uncooked costs I don't remember, like 1-2 euro. 3 kilos cost that amount. Yeah, this is something we didn't know about. At the same time, that's the same thing that has been happening all around the world. I'm thinking, where is that beautiful statue of Buddha that we saw in the morning? I don't see the beautiful statue, but I see another beautiful temple. I think I see the statue. Oh no, it's another statue, but still a beautiful statue. Today when we went to watch this ceremony at 5 something AM, it was also the first day when we came this far on this road, on this main road in the historical part of Luang Prabang. One of two main roads. In the first video from Luang Prabang, we were walking on the other of main roads. Here is the statue. The statue that I wanted to show you. The bigger one. That other road and shops, restaurants, cafes along that road is where we have spent most of last 3 weeks. Because that road alone has enough of good food availability to keep us happy for almost a month. And that's a very, very good sign. That's the reason why we are thinking, you know what I'm thinking now? We were there. I think we were there. We went to the river. Now let's take another small road and go to the other side. Yeah. All of this that we see here, all of that has made us think that we would like to come to Laos for a few months next time. Since it's way more fun, interesting, relaxing for us than we thought. Here is that another river that flows into Mekong. And on that side we haven't been, like, at all. We went only there to watch the sunset, but that's all. So yeah, 3 weeks in the city, and where we have been mostly is along one road and then some smaller side streets there, but then there is this main road with lots of food, again food, and this road and the road along the river. There is another bamboo bridge that you can go across. But apart from that, apart from food, as I said, it's also an extremely pleasant place to be if you like these kind of towns as much as we do, as it turns out. Yeah, it's an extremely pleasant place to be. When we were coming to Laos, I thought that Laos will be more or less like the town of Vang Vieng, the one we visited in the previous 2 videos, the one we went to for 3 days. I thought there will be lots of English speaking backpackers in Laos, in these most popular places, but that's not the case with Luang Prabang. I also thought that everything will be like very simple, very basic, maybe dusty roads, dusty streets. But that's Vang Vieng. That's not what you get if you come to Luang Prabang. And again, I want to mention the food in Vientiane, the capital. Also, the food is amazing. Yeah, we thought that all of Laos will be like Vang Vieng, but turns out that Vang Vieng is like Vang Vieng, and there are places like Vientiane and Luang Prabang and maybe some more that are completely different. And on that note, I want to finish this video. The bottom line, come to Luang Prabang. See you soon. Most likely not from Laos.